Hey there, I'm David Cowan, Celebrate Recovery here in Honey Pass, South Carolina, and we're very thankful to be able to have this opportunity today to be able to share a little bit about Celebrate Recovery and who we are and what we do. And
I'm Brittany Rourke. I've been in Celebrate Recovery for a little over 5 years now, and I'm a grateful believer in Jesus Christ, and I'm grateful for this opportunity.
My name is Vicki. I have been hanging out here at Celebrate Recovery for a long time. I'm still working on me. We just get to do it as a community.
Okay.
Yep.
So, first question. What has been one of the biggest things that Celebrate Recovery has blessed you in your life, household, family, from all aspects? David?
I guess primarily for me, it was me getting to a point of realization of that. Where I was at in life, I couldn't do it anymore. I had tried to do a lot of fix on David and failed, and found myself at Celebrate Recovery.
Brittany?
One of the biggest things that it gave me was it deepened my relationship with Jesus. The family restoration was just amazing, something I never thought would happen. So I'm just very grateful for all that.
What is it that you think is one of the most important aspects of Celebrate Recovery?
Ooh, great question. For me, Celebrate Recovery is a must. I mean, it's a genuine picture of, for me, of what I see the church as being able to walk in the doors and be able to be myself and be okay with being broken. And I didn't, in my past, know what that really looked like.
One of the best ways I can go into Celebrate Recovery would be the story of the man who was paralyzed for 38 years. You know, Jesus went up to him and asked him, "Do you want to be well?" And Celebrate Recovery gave me the tools to want to be well and how to stay well. But then it also gave me the tools to be able to pick up my mat and walk, so I can be a living testimony for other people.
What would you tell someone if they were to ask you, why do you think they would need, or how could they use Celebrate Recovery in their life?
I think that's probably one of the number one misunderstandings of Celebrate Recovery is viewing it as, either drug or alcohol. Struggle with alcohol in my life, but there are many other struggles I found out that I was dealing with as I started going through Celebrate Recovery. So how it's everything that I have experienced in my life of struggles, there has been tools here at Celebrate Recovery that has helped me to work through those challenges. And what I started out with today, or 3 years ago, as my challenge, was what I'm working on today is very different.
I'm in Celebrate Recovery for addiction and an abusive relationship. But along those 5 years, there's so many other things that, like David said, has helped show that I needed to work on. It gives you hope that we thought we wouldn't see anymore. And you get so much love from all the people here, and we have a forever family, and it's just wonderful.
How important do you think it is to be faithful as not just a leader, but as just a person showing up every week?
The example, I think, is the number one. To be able to, as a leader, we don't like to talk about being leaders. We're just people who are going through struggles in life. But as leaders, we being that example and being consistent and allowing others to see you be that consistency, and realize the importance that consistency has to be in your life.
It's very important because you never know who's going to show up for that one meeting that your story could have helped. So it's very important to be there, to just show that it works.
What kind of encouragement could you tell the church that maybe they wanted to take a moment of self-examination, as Scripture tells us to let us examine our ways and test them, and then we return to the Lord as He speaks in Lamentations. Is there anything that you could potentially say to the church that maybe would reveal something to them, that maybe they could come out, hang out with us for a little while and see what we're doing down here and what this new fresh hope does for a person?
Instantly, as you were talking, the Matthew West song "Truth Be Told" comes to my mind, and we walked through life in the church, grew up in the church, and I was just another one of those people within the four walls of the church who looked like I had everything together, and I didn't. And so if that is something that you're going through in life, and you're nodding your head every time somebody says, "How are you doing?" and you're broken inside and you're struggling, Celebrate Recovery may be a call for a helping, hopeful hand.
We're all going through some kind of battle inside, whether we talk about it or not, and Celebrate Recovery just helps you work through that.
So, from me personally, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to everybody here at First Baptist Church, and that goes across the board. From Allison, her helper in the office, all of the Sunday school classes that just put the blood, sweat, and tears into making sure that we're fed. They show up and they serve us. Some of you stay and hang out with us. I just give you a huge thank you, all of you, and the church corporately that will back a program like this that makes such a huge difference to us and the newcomer that hasn't showed up yet. So for that, the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
All right, as well, I would like to extend my thanks to Honey Path First as well. Many times you get the questions of, where are these people going? I mean, as investments, as you invest in us, hopefully we invest back in the church. And oftentimes you don't necessarily maybe always see what happens out of Celebrate Recovery, because Celebrate Recovery extends into a lot of other neighboring churches. There's a lot of churches that's been impacted from this Celebrate Recovery, and where members have, gone on and they're active in their own churches. So just because we're not seeing people on Sunday morning filling up all these front rows like you may have thought, they're actually in other churches. And can't really put a number on, but I would guess that we're probably well over 10 different churches that are impacted through Honey Path Celebrate Recovery. So again, thank you for all your support and what you do to Celebrate Recovery, Honey Path.
Thank you, Honey Path First Baptist, for supporting and investing in us. We couldn't do any of this without you guys. Because of y'all, we get the opportunity to see God work miracles in other people's life, and I'm so very grateful for that. Thank you. Psalms 42. He lifted me out of the slimy pit, out of the mud and mire, and has set my feet on a rock, and gave me a firm place to stand.